Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the powerful, thought-provoking philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche. You may have heard his famous words before, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." But what does that really mean? How can Nietzsche's philosophy help us face life's toughest challenges, grow from them, and ultimately become stronger? Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the powerful, thought-provoking philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche. You may have heard his famous words before, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." But what does that really mean? How can Nietzsche's philosophy help us face life's toughest challenges, grow from them, and ultimately become stronger?
1. Embrace the struggle, the will to power. Cut to the host standing in a dynamic, nature-filled setting, a symbol of both beauty and challenge, like the edge of a cliff or a windy mountaintop. Cut to the host standing in a dynamic, nature-filled setting, a symbol of both beauty and challenge, like the edge of a cliff or a windy mountaintop. Let's start with Nietzsche's concept of the will to power. He believed that life is a constant struggle, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's through challenges that we grow stronger. Nietzsche didn't shy away from adversity. He embraced it. He saw struggle as a necessary part of life, something that pushes us to become better versions of ourselves. Cut to the host standing in a dynamic, nature-filled setting, a symbol of both beauty and challenge, like the edge of a cliff or a windy mountaintop. Let's start with Nietzsche's concept of the will to power. He believed that life is a constant struggle, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's through challenges that we grow stronger. Nietzsche didn't shy away from adversity. He embraced it. He saw struggle as a necessary part of life, something that pushes us to become better versions of ourselves. Let's start with Nietzsche's concept of the will to power. He believed that life is a constant struggle, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's through challenges that we grow stronger. Nietzsche didn't shy away from adversity. He embraced it. He saw struggle as a necessary part of life, something that pushes us to become better versions of ourselves. Cut to a visual of someone training at the gym, working through visible physical exhaustion, symbolizing pushing beyond limits. Think about it this way. Just like you need resistance to build muscle in the gym, you need resistance in life to build mental and emotional strength. Nietzsche believed that the people who thrive are the ones who don't avoid hardship. They face it head on. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, remember this: the struggle isn't the enemy. It's the path to growth. Every obstacle is an opportunity to develop resilience. 2. Amor fati. Love your fate. Cut to the host in a more relaxed, introspective setting, perhaps sitting in a park or cozy study with Nietzsche's books nearby. Now let's dive into one of Nietzsche's most inspiring concepts, amor fati. It means love of fate. Nietzsche encouraged us to not just accept what happens in life, but to embrace it, to love it, no matter how difficult it may be. Cut to a visual of someone receiving bad news, but taking a deep breath and refocusing their energy on moving forward, rather than dwelling on the negative. When something bad happens, we often think, "Why me?" or "This shouldn't be happening." But Nietzsche believed that life's events, even the painful ones, are opportunities for growth. Instead of resisting what you can't control, learn to say, "This is my path, and I'm going to walk it proudly." So next time you face hardship, try practicing amor fati. It's not about giving up. It's about shifting your mindset. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You're a creator of your future. Embrace your fate, and you'll find strength in even the darkest moments.
3. Becoming the Übermensch. transforming yourself through adversity. Transition to the host in a motivational, action-oriented setting, possibly pacing in an open, wide space like a rooftop overlooking the city. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Nietzsche introduced the idea of the Übermensch, or Overman. This is someone who has transcended the ordinary limitations of life, someone who takes all of their struggles and transforms themselves into something greater. Cut to a visual of someone moving from failure to success, working on a project, facing setbacks, and finally achieving victory. In modern terms, we might call this leveling up. Nietzsche believed that every person has the potential to become their own Übermensch, to rise above their difficulties and become stronger, wiser, and more capable because of them. Ask yourself, how can I use this experience to grow? What kind of person do I want to become after overcoming this challenge? Nietzsche teaches us that transformation comes through adversity, not in spite of it. So, what's your biggest challenge right now? Drop a comment below and share what you're facing, and how you plan to use Nietzsche's philosophy to build resilience. Let's support each other on this journey of personal growth. And don't forget to hit that like button if this video inspired you. If you want more content on using philosophy to live a stronger, more motivated life, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got some powerful stuff coming up, and you won't want to miss it. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche.
4. Eternal recurrence, living life fully, even in hardship. Cut to the host standing in front of an old, grand clock or symbol of time, emphasizing the concept of eternity. Imagine this, Nietzsche posed the question, what if you had to live this life, exactly as it is, over and over again for eternity? This is his concept of eternal recurrence. It's a thought experiment meant to make us reflect on how we're living right now. If you had to relive your life, challenges, hardships, and all, would you be satisfied with how you faced it? Cut to a visual of someone struggling with a difficult decision but ultimately choosing to make a bold, positive choice, followed by a sense of relief and strength. Nietzsche's idea wasn't meant to depress us, it's meant to empower us. It challenges us to live with such strength and courage that, no matter how tough life gets, we would choose it again. This means embracing every experience, good and bad, as a crucial part of your journey. So when you're going through a tough time, ask yourself, if I had to live this moment again, what would I want to do? Would I want to give up? Or rise up? This mindset encourages us to live with intention, to find meaning in every experience, no matter how hard. 5. The importance of finding your why. Cut to the host in a simple but striking setting, perhaps near an open book or journal, representing introspection. One of Nietzsche's most famous quotes is, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." What does this mean for resilience? It means that in order to push through life's challenges, you need to find a purpose that motivates you, your why. Cut to a visual of someone reflecting on their goals, writing in a journal, and coming to a moment of clarity. Your why could be your family, your career, your passion, or simply a desire to grow as a person. When you have a clear sense of purpose, the obstacles don't feel as overwhelming. Instead of being bogged down by the how will I overcome this, you stay focused on your purpose. And that focus fuels your resilience. So ask yourself, what's your why? What's driving you forward, even in tough times? Once you discover that, you'll find strength you didn't even know you had. 6. Embrace becoming. Life is a constant state of growth. Transition to the host walking through a dynamic landscape, like a forest path, symbolizing growth and change. Nietzsche believed that life isn't about being, it's about becoming. He argued that we are always in a state of transformation, always evolving through our experiences. This means that even when things feel tough or uncertain, it's all part of your growth. Cut to a visual of a plant growing through a crack in the pavement, symbolizing resilience and adaptation. You are not the same person you were a year ago, and a year from now, you'll be different again. Nietzsche teaches us that instead of clinging to who we were, we should embrace who we are becoming. Every challenge is shaping you, making you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So instead of fearing change or difficulty, see it as part of your evolution. You're constantly becoming someone stronger, someone capable of handling even more. 7. Beyond good and evil. Let go of fixed labels and expectations. Cut to the host in front of a mirror, symbolizing reflection and self-perception. Nietzsche believed that life is more complex than simple labels like good or bad. In his book Beyond Good and Evil, he challenges us to let go of rigid ideas and see life as more fluid and dynamic. Cut to a visual of someone experiencing a setback but later realizing it led to unexpected growth or success.